I don't know if I'm a really, really awesome fiance for taking Kayla to see this movie, or if I'm just a complete idiot for seeing this over Sin City. If I Stay stars Chloe Grace Moretz as Mia and Jamie Blackley as Adam in yet another novel into movie adaptation. Woo! Now, I'm not hating on novel into movie adaptations. We've had a lot of great movies that way, but these tweeny ones, they're usually a pretty big hit or a miss. This one falls kinda in the middle. Now, Chloe Grace plays a high school student that's sort of an outcast, not only in school, but at home as well. She's a classical student. She's totally into the cello. Her parents are into rock and roll. Her brother the same. So she kind of feels left out even in her own home, but her parents do treat her well and she does get along with them. It's just she never really truly feels like she's part of a group. So while she's in school, she's practicing the cello in a classroom all by herself when Adam comes strolling along, looks in the classroom, and sees this beautiful girl rocking out on the cello. Now, this seems kind of normal, except the fact that he was stalking her in this window, literally they said this, for weeks. Finally, he got the courage to ask her out on a date, and that is where the love begins. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh man, this movie gets cheesy. So some time passes, there's a snow day, so the father and children have to stay home because the dad works at the school. The mom decides to call in sick because she wants to hang out with the family. And then they had this great idea to take the whole family out for a drive. Then they get in a car crash. She has this outer body experience. They rush everyone to the hospital. And then she has to figure out if she wants to live or die. Then some really, really traumatic things happen, and even I'm starting to, like, not wanting her to live. I'm like, yeah, you should definitely give up on life. Like, just GG out. So while she's having this out-of-body experience, the movie switches from past to present, and while it's in the past, it shows the relationship between Mia and Adam. You know, their first date, their first sex scene. No joke, there's these two chicks sitting behind us during the sex scene, and the characters are kissing each other, talking all sexual and stuff. And these girls, I could hear them. They're like giggling and shit, getting wetter than a ALS bucket challenge. I think the whole world is wondering when Chloe Grace is going to be legal. So I did the work for you. Seriously, this movie's made for tweens. If you're from the ages 13 to 16, you're probably really going to have a good time with this. Your emotions are going to get played more than a 50-year-old on menopause. The acting was really good in this movie. I'm not complaining about that. It's just, it's not for me. It's just another tween movie where they meet, they fall in love, they break up, they get back together. It's just the same shit. I can't really say too much more about this without giving away the whole movie. So I will say that it's a good time if you're into chick flicks, or if you want to take your girlfriend and play with her emotions a little bit. It definitely tugged at my heartstrings in a few moments because I'm human, and some of the stuff that they throw at you is just like, holy shit, really? Is this happening too? Yeah, it's really, really traumatic. Overall, this chick flick was just not for me. It was way too serious, way too heavy. It wasn't a bad movie. I really enjoyed The Notebook. I liked About Time. So, you know, I do like the chick flicks. Just this was just, like I said, too heavy. I also strongly advise that if you've lost a loved one through a car accident, then don't see this movie because it will most certainly bring up emotions that you might not want to visit. So I just fair warn you. I say this movie is a good time with a bottle of wine in bed with your girlfriend watching it on Netflix. So, what did you guys think about the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you find it a little bit too long like I did? I think it was an hour and 45. Felt like a 2-hour plus long movie. Maybe it was just because I was bored. Did you find it too heavy at times? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, stay Bouse.